Hi everyone, my name is Megan and I'm a November 2024 bride. And so one thing me and my fiance are doing is we organize all the items for the weekend in different boxes. And so now I'm going through the reception boxes. So as you can see here, we labeled it accordingly. And on the top, we put a little checklist on what our wedding planner, what our parents, anyone just looking through these boxes can expect to find in these boxes. So let's jump into it. Starting off, we have a detailed list of where everyone's seating, the seating chart, what everyone's eating, where exactly we want everyone's name to be placed at the tables. And this was, so Colin actually created this as well. It was some like 3D, I don't know, website that he found, and he was just so excited to jump into it and like start designing the layout. We're both engineers, but he's mechanical, so he was really into it. Great little handout that our caterer, like wedding planner, can use, anyone can use. So that's what we got. We're having a variety of desserts. So we got little to-go boxes. We're doing a cake, but we're also doing like mini cupcakes, cookies, blondies, and we're doing apple cider donuts for a little seasonal twist. So we just created a little box in case anyone like gets too full and they want to just take one back to their hotel to enjoy after. These are our menu cards, and so all of our cards like this and like our table numbers and everything, these were all designed through Minted. We really enjoyed working with them. Like you can customize a ton of this stuff that I was not aware of. They have like designers and different like calligraphers that you can work with to make it your own. And I just really loved the way these came out. So this is also our cake topper that was gifted to us. I'll show you maybe like a picture of what it's gonna like look like. But we're so excited for this. This was something that we honestly weren't gonna do until someone gave it to us, and we're like, oh, I kind of like that, so why not? So it's a little surprise to all of us. And then here we have all of the names and the tables that they're gonna go to. So this will just make it easier for our planner to put all the names out, or like the day of coordinator, and same with our florist if she does any of this as well. And we did little stickers that we got from Etsy, I believe, just on what everyone's like eating, because we wanted to make it somewhat look aesthetic, but we had to label it somehow to make it easier for the caterer to see. So now we have a ton of more signs. So these are all of our suites. Also have like one for the photo booth. Having a remembrance table, and so we're doing like my grandparents, Colin's grandparents, and I think that's pretty much everyone we touched on. So we have a couple of different vintage frames for that. We have like thrifted some gold ones, and then we also got some at Home Goods. Home Goods has like the best stuff. Like as a bride, like they don't miss like a lot of like random stuff that we find. Oh, like the pumpkins for the rehearsal dinner, Home Goods. We don't know what the weather's gonna be like, so we did last minute get some blankets that we're gonna put out and just have a little sign like to have and to hold in case you get cold. So we got these beautiful baskets, like just whisker baskets from Home Goods. We were gonna get them from Target, but it was no lie like a quarter of the price at Home Goods, and they're great quality. Like they're something we'll like use forever. We can use like in our house one day. They're definitely like very like Serena and Lily-esque, which I love. Hit up Home Goods if you haven't already. Another thing in here, I'm not going to get out because it's all the way at the bottom, but we got mason jars. So our florist is going to package up all of our like centerpieces, and she's going to put them in mason jars where we can either put these out for our farewell brunch and have guests take them home, or we can even have them out after the wedding and she will give them out to our guests to take home. And they should be good for a couple days. Really nice flowers, so if no one takes them either at the end of the reception or at the farewell brunch, we are going to donate them to a nursing home in the area. So here's our other reception box for our wedding. And like I mentioned before, we put together just a list of everything that is in these boxes. In this box, we just put together Colin put together a little reference for the bartender on how exactly we want the drinks to be set up. And so we're having Megan's cranberry margarita, and then Colin's doing Colin's honey bourbon ginger. So he's so artsy. I love it. So we just put together like a little graphic on how that's gonna look like. And then we're having espresso martinis at the end of the night. So we also put that together as well. So cute. And then we're doing little ginger like kebab things for his drink. So we did get these, and the caterer said we didn't have to put them together, but we might just put them together to make things easier on them. Got some espresso beans for the espresso martinis. Here are more cocktail napkins. So as you can see throughout the weekend, we switched it up a little bit. So these will be for the reception or cocktail hour reception and after party. Little cheers one. So those are the different ones that we put together. We have more koozies. We have so many of these. Since I'm doing a margarita, we got margarita salt for mine, and so I'm excited to do that. So these are the little disco ball skewers that Colin's gonna use. So we're gonna put the ginger on here for his little honey bourbon ginger like cooler thing. So that's what we'll put that on. These are our matchbooks. And so we have 2 of these. These are the different ones that we created. And like I said, we couldn't pick, so we just created a lot. But we just love them all, and they're all just like super fun. We did get some straws. I'm a big straw girly, and I figured a lot of the girls would be, just so they don't like mess up their makeup or their lipstick. So we were gonna get straws, but I love straws. I wanted to be a little conscious, so we did get some like eco-friendly straws, just because, you know, save the turtles. Yeah, so that's everything we have in our reception boxes. So see you soon.